Well, today I am very pleased to be stood in front of this absolutely stunning 3-bedroom, 3-storey property in Corsham in Gastard on the outskirts of Corsham. An absolutely stunning period cottage, an end of terrace. It's got on-street parking, but there is the ability to pull in and have some off-street parking if you wish. It's packed full of features, really characterful and bohemian. Let me take you inside and show you a little bit more. So let me take you inside this absolutely beautiful character 3-bedroom home set in Gastard, just outside Corsham, as I've said, but with some facilities nearby, which is always good. I'm just going to come and pan round, give you a sneaky look there, just to show you back towards the front door. So we've got a really nice feature in the stained glass in the front door there, out onto the road. And then we've got a lovely wood floor all the way through the hallway and then following on through into the dining room and the living room. So this is where tons of character suddenly pop out at you. Look, we've got beautiful beams up there. We've got a really lovely central fireplace, not currently used as a fireplace, but you could easily reinstate that, even if only decoratively. 2 really nice little windows set deep into the walls either side of there, and this is essentially your dining room space. So I'm just going to pan around that way, show you that we've got more than enough space for a really decent sized table, much smaller one in here than it could easily fit. And I'm just going to pan back round past the little understairs cupboard and then back so that you can see the full length of this living and dining room space. Now it's all been opened up at some point, so you've now got this really nice sort of modern flow through, but with all the character, like the exposed stonework, like the beams, and like the wood floors. And then as you come through the square archway into the sitting area, really cosy space here, beautifully set out. We've got a log burner just set in that fireplace there, just about. Still got a little bit of glow in there. It's still burning away from today. We're just at that stage where the fires are all going on and all the logs in this area are being ordered. So look at this stunning little sitting space here. There's a lovely little sitting room area, lots of space. We've got a huge sofa just by the window. We've got shelving on one side of the fireplace, and then we've got sash windows throughout. And the real bonus of this is that they are double glazed sash windows, so really nice that the character has been kept and they've not just been put in as casement windows in nasty UPVC. They've been really thoughtfully done. So I'm going to take you through from here. So this is the, like I say, living room sitting space, large dining room area, 2 fireplaces potentially, but 1 currently working, and then through a little tiny step up and we're into this kitchen. So a really lovely range of habitat kitchen units in here, all freestanding, again very sympathetic to the age of the property. Really nice condition, but really in keeping. You've got this really nice sort of features where you've got the exposed stonework, although it's been painted in just to lighten everything up. Recess with lots of shelving there, and also over to the left hand side. And then you've got the little modern touches like the lights and that vertical radiator, which is just tucked behind the door. A lovely modern spray tap over the sink, and then you've got space for the oven there, and another cupboard just to the right hand side of me with more shelving. So we've got a really nice stone, not so much a stone but a tiled floor. And then I'm just going to pan back round so you can see that over in the corner you've got the fridge freezer and these really lovely wide double glazed doors out onto the garden. So really fun, really characterful, beautiful space, lots of light, because not only have you got the doors, you've got the Velux above, just up there. And then a real bonus on top of this is that to this side you've got this fabulous large utility with a cloakroom also in here. So loads of shelving again we've got the Velux, another window over to the side, and you've got the toilet and basin over on the far side there. And then you've got more than enough space, as you can see here, for a washing machine and a dishwasher in this case, but you could also put a tumble dryer in there if you wanted instead. So lots of options and lots of space downstairs here. So really beautiful, as I said, really lovely character property. So this is the downstairs. Let me take you upstairs where things just keep getting better and better. So we've got Lovely staircase up onto the first floor, and as we come up here, you'll see over to the left we've got the bathroom. So a really nice size room. This would have probably been a bedroom at one point, right back when the property was built. You've got a really large bath over to the left hand side here with a rainfall shower over the top. Tastefully done with the white tiling, little modern touches like the heated towel rail. Again, more double glazed sash windows, modern suite, really big sink over on this side, and just a really lovely large bathroom, so really nice size. Then as I pan round, that's this wall here. The first of the bedrooms comes up on the left, and this is the third bedroom, albeit still a very good double. So we've got loads of space. As you can see, we've got units tucked right over in the corner on the left as I come through the door. Again, another really nice double glazed sash window out to the back. Beautiful feature stone fireplace in here as well. And then in here at the moment, I've got a big double bunk bed type scenario in here for a child, but this is plenty of space in there for a double should you wish. So again, little touches like the old doors are still in place. And then as I come back through to the front, we've got an absolutely stunning big double bedroom at the front here as well. So again, lots of character. You've still got the stone fireplace in here as well. Again, these could be opened up potentially if you wanted to. And then as I pan back round towards the front, you can see we've got two sash windows overlooking the front, and then a really nice space. So this is a single bedroom at the moment, but I mean, goodness, more than enough space, bigger than most double bedrooms in most properties I see these days. So absolute stunner. Little details, even like the little corner, little sort of central ceiling rose there. And then as I come back through, you'll see the stairs up to the first floor, which have been stenciled, so giving them a really nice character edge with the wood top to them as well. So it gives a really lovely feel. And as we get to the top of the stairs, you'll just see that there's a little storage cupboard there, which is just handy for little bits and pieces. And then we open up into a really fabulous master bedroom on the top floor here. So plenty of space in here. We've got lovely sized bed, lovely double bed over in that corner, and as you can see, plenty of space either side of it. I'm just going to come round to this side and show you that tucked into that corner is the cutest little dressing area with a velux above, so really, really pretty. And then we've also got some eave storage up here. And as I pan back, that wonderful picture window, which is looking out over the views beyond. I'm just going to lean over this way slightly so you can see the view from your bed. When you wake up in the morning, would be out over that open countryside. We've got the lovely original floorboards up here. Plenty of space over on the right hand side here for a desk, which is clearly a space where a lot of people are working from home at the moment. So more than enough space for additional furniture. If you didn't need a desk up here, I'd be putting a really lovely sofa so that when you're sitting reading, you can be looking out over the views there and looking over towards the farmland which surrounds Gastard as a little village. So really lovely feature of this room. So having come through the kitchen, you then go through these massive double French doors out onto a really lovely little cottage garden. So straight away in front of you, we see we've got a shed built in with a log store to the side, which I'm sure will be filled very shortly. Nice to have space for storing all your bins, etc. over to the side. So you've got the oil tank there. As we know, there's no gas in Gastard, so all the properties here are oil fired. You've got a really nice handy space for dumping all the bits and pieces you need over just tucked to the side there. There is a gate there, and that's just to show you that there is side access for a neighbour to be able to walk through down to that gate there should they need to. Generally not used very often as they are, but as you will find this with so many cottages in this area, that is pretty standard. So then as I come round the garden, just to give you a bit of an overview, we've got the veg plot just over to the side, lovely area all laid to lawn. You can see the greenhouse just ahead of me there, more borders all the way over to the cottage there. Plenty of space for seating, A little bit of a den there, absolutely perfect. And then back round to the front where you've got the gate. Now interestingly, just the other side of this greenhouse is double gates, so if you would want to bring in a car off the road, it is possible, you could easily do that. And surprisingly, there's quite a bit of space over to this corner as well, which isn't really sort of showing on the photos, so just to give you an idea there. This is Corsham as a road, so mostly bungalows and older cottages along here, generally pretty quiet. There's a few sort of passing traffic from the local area. And then as I come back round, I'm just going to give you a glimpse to the front again. There's a little footpath through the border here. And then over to the front, you've got a really nice cottage garden to the front, going back through to the doorway, and then that beautiful wisteria winding itself across the front of the cottage. Absolutely amazing. So just to finish off, after panning back on the property there and over towards the garden, I'm just going to swing around to show you that in the far distance there, where you can see that car turning, is the end of the road. That then becomes the road into the Harp and Crown pub, and then as I turn round to this side, you've got the access down that way to open countryside and also the playing fields. So if you're in a position to proceed and would love an absolutely beautiful character cottage, really traditional in loads of different ways, set in a really popular area, very close to Corsham, very close to other amenities and the villages of Whitley as well. So a real stunner and really rare for these to come to the market. So do give me a call and we'll get you booked in.